Hi guys, welcome to another video. Which are the best, the most affordable, the best value for money bags that you can buy? Well, there are lots to choose from out there. There are good, beautiful luxury bags from all of the fashion houses, even from Hermes, from Chanel, from Louis Vuitton, from Dior. All of them have more entry-level type of bags. However, I thought I will tell you the 10 most affordable bags that I have in my collection. So this isn't necessarily value for money, because something can cost a fortune and still be great value for money. These are the ones that actually cost the least. So these are the 10 least expensive bags in my collection. Let's get going. I'm going to do this in the order that I paid for them, so the lowest amount comes first. And this is, just as a disclaimer, this isn't today's prices, this is the price I paid for them. So some of these are very, very old. So if you were to buy these now, they may not even be available, or they may be an absolute fortune now. But I can only go by what I paid for them. So these are the 10. So the most affordable bag in my collection, so the bag that costs the least in my whole collection, is this one. It's this one. So this is the Fairfax and Favour messenger bag, and this was £275, and it is an absolute beautiful bag. I've mentioned this in a couple of other videos where it's suede but it feels like velvet. It is so soft. It comes in other colours. It's got a crossbody strap. It's got a really lovely interior with zippers and compartments. It's honestly, it is a really beautifully made bag, and I do think this I bought a couple of months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, and this is still available now. In fact, it possibly is even cheaper now, because I'm sure there'll be some sales going on. So this is something that I bought and is still the same price or even cheaper. So yeah, if you are in the market for something that is a beautifully made bag, go have a look at Fairfax and Favour. Not necessarily this one. If you don't like the messenger bag, there's loads of other styles and they're all reasonable prices. They really are. So this is the most affordable bag that I have. I may get some of these in the wrong order because I can't remember exactly what I paid for some of these, because they are from such a long time ago. I think this was next. So I think this is the next one, and this is the Mulberry Roxanne. I think this is called the Roxanne, and oh my goodness, I love this bag so much. Me and my friend both had this exact same bag and we were loving it. We were always going out together with it. We absolutely loved it. I think this was in the region of sort of £300 back in the day, and this is a long time ago. This is a long time ago. It's probably 20 years ago or more. I can't remember exactly when we got these, but I think it must be something like that. And I do think that this was probably about 300. And this is just a bit of nostalgia. I did actually think I might sell this because I haven't used this for so many years. But I put it onto Vestiaire and nobody was interested at all. Didn't even get one offer for it. So, and I put it on at such a silly price as well, a very cheap price. So I decided I'm just going to keep it, because for that amount of money that I may get for it, which is very little, yeah, I'm just going to keep it. Bit of nostalgia. I love it. Who knows? I might wear it again. I'm going into my brown era at some point, aren't I? So yeah, I think this one was next. I think this is the next in line of being the most affordable. Next, I think came this one. So this, I've told this story so many times. So this was my first ever Louis Vuitton bag, and my husband bought me this. He surprised me with this, and yeah, anyway, I've never loved it. I've never loved it, but I do think that this again was in the region of 300 or 350. I don't think it was any more than that, which at the time was such a lot of money. And again, this is 20 odd years ago. But this will never go anywhere in my collection because it's so sentimental to me. It really is. And I do think that if, I don't think they've brought this exact one out again, but they have brought a backpack out of Louis Vuitton, and I'm pretty sure they'll be in the region of £1,500 now. If I can find it, I will put it on the screen, the price. So it just shows you that, yeah, something that was 300-ish, 350 maybe, 20 odd years ago, is now probably yeah, in the region of 1,500. So it's just terrible, isn't it? But that is what they are. But yes, this came next. So my next most affordable bag, I think, is this one. This is the mini Alexa from Mulberry, and this retail now is round about 1,000, I think, or 1,100 for some of the colours. I got this for round about 600, but that's because there were discount codes and everything else. So there are often bargains, and also there are stores that are more like factory shop stores. So there might be last season's things or whatever. So you can often get quite a lot of discount on these. So always look for those discounts. But this cost me, I'm pretty sure, in the region of 600 and something anyway. So this comes next on the list. This is a fantastic bag for the money as well. This comes in so many different different leathers. This is quite pebbled. I don't know if that's coming up on there. This is, yeah, hopefully that's coming up on the camera. This is very pebbled. There are smooth versions, there are like crinkle calfskin versions, there are metallic versions. There are so many options, so many colours. I think the suede ones, there's lots. So if you are a lover of this type of bag and a lover of Mulberry, highly recommend them. They're just brilliant. And this, yeah, this has been a real surprise how much I've used it. It's absolutely brilliant. Told you I'd get this the wrong order. I've forgotten one already. So this came on the list before the mini Alexa, as in this, I believe, was in the region of £550 when I got this, which was a long time ago. Obviously it's the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the GM size in the monogram, and I just went for the beige interior. Try not to knock everything over. This has just been a workhorse. It's absolutely brilliant. These are now in the region of £1,500. It's just crazy. So in the few years that I've had this, yeah, they've gone up threefold, which is just, yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? But I still think it is a fabulous bag, and I would always want one in my collection. I still want the demi-azur version of this. I do. I really do. But anyway, so that, yeah, that came before the mini Alexa. So yeah, got the order completely wrong already. Next on the list, I think, is this one. This is the Gucci Soho disco bag. Now, I haven't spoken about this one for quite some time, and there's a good reason for that. I just don't use it anymore. When I bought this bag, I think it was about £700, and I thought that was a lot of money at the time, but I also thought that I would get a lot of use out of it, and I have. This bag has been worn to death. I mean, the inside, in fact, I've got an old receipt in here. The inside, bear with, the inside of this, I'm really embarrassed to even show anybody this. It is absolutely filthy. Filthy. Why on earth do we put light coloured interiors in? They just get absolutely wrecked. But anyway, this bag has had so much use, and it's been brilliant. This pretty much used to come on every single trip. This was a bag that if you wanted that camera bag, it needed to be easy, inconspicuous. You could wear it that way if you wanted. That isn't too obvious anyway. It zips up, it's adjustable, crossbody. It's not detachable, but it is adjustable. And this has been on so many trips with me, because if you're going sightseeing, out for the day, I don't know, you're going somewhere where you're a little bit worried about security, this has just been amazing. This has also come on so many I don't know, just like outings when I'm at home, out with friends, and you just want something easy and that goes with everything. it's just been amazing, absolutely amazing. They don't make this exact bag anymore, but they brought a different version of this out that was pretty much the same, a slightly different leather. I think I prefer this leather, and they called it the Blondie, and then they just jacked the prices up. So as I say, I think this was about 700 or 650, 700, something like that, and this is years ago. But yeah, the price of the Blondie now is just crazy. So would I buy another Gucci bag? Probably not. Have I loved this one? Yes. Why don't I use it anymore? I've just got too many others. I've got too many other options now. I tend to go for this one if I'm wanting something. Now this isn't inconspicuous because it's bright pink, but it's still quite unassuming, isn't it? It's not, it doesn't scream logos or anything like that. And I've also, and this one, we're going to come on to this one, but I've also got this one in New York this year, and the sort of the similar vibe, as in if I want a bag I don't need to be too worried about, then I can use this one. And I just, this one's just a bit of fun, isn't it? I absolutely love it. So this has been brilliant, but it's now sat on a shelf. But you never know, it still comes into its own sometimes, so it's not going anywhere. Next on the list comes this one. This is my Fendi mini baguette, and I love this bag. I just think the mini baguettes are so versatile. Obviously you don't have to go for the one like mine, you could just go for a plain and simple leather one, but I love this one. Anyway, I got this pre-loved, and I got this for around about the £1,000 mark, which made this really affordable. If I was to buy this in store, I believe this was this 1750 or was it 1450? Oh dear, I've completely forgotten how much it was, but anyway, it certainly wasn't £1,000. So when I saw this on Vestiaire, and it's perfect, there's nothing to note on it. There's scratches on it now, but I think I've done those. And yeah, I just think it's absolutely brilliant. So yes, if I bought this new from store, it wouldn't be on this list, but because I paid £1,000 for it on Vestiaire pre-loved, it is on the list. Next on the list, so the last three on this list, if you like, are the three bags that I got from Fashionphile when I was in New York. So all of these are pre-loved, and I can't remember exactly the order. These were all a really similar amount of money, and I can't remember exactly which one was the most expensive, least expensive. They were all within a really, yeah, they're all very, very close in value, in cost. So let's go with this one. So this is the Petite Malle in the supple version, and this is the Infrarouge collection. So it looks like a Petite Malle, but it's a lot more practical and it's a lot cheaper, and you still get the look of it. It comes with silver hardware. It's got a green interior, hope that's coming up, and this is just fabulous. Now if I was to buy this new in store, well, I don't know how much it would be, because they don't produce this bag anymore in any iteration, I don't think, never mind the Infrarouge. And Infrarouge did come back out, but I don't think in anything like this style. So I don't know, but I would hazard a guess that anything like this would be at least 1,500 or upwards in Louis Vuitton. So I got this, I think all these were around about the £1,000. I think it worked out at something like that. So I still think this was a really, really good buy. I know it's battered, I know it's seen better days, I love it. The next one was the graffiti. Again, I can't remember the exact price of this, but it was in the region of £1,000, or maybe slightly more, but not massively more. So absolutely wonderful. If you're to buy any Speedy now, even just the entry-level Speedies that are just in one of the canvases, so not the Stephen Sprouse collection or anything like that, obviously they don't do this one at the minute, I think that any of the Speedies are at least 14, 1500, and any that have any special edition, anything different about them, are going up towards or over £2,000 now. They just are. We'll see what the Murakami collection's coming out in the new year, and we're getting some of the sneak peeks now, and I think the prices of those that are just going to be insane. It looks like the Speedy 30 is going to be way over £2,000. And yes, it's a bandolier and everything else, but you know, crazy prices. So I think this was very, very affordable. I think it was worth every single penny. And then the last one on this list is the Alma BB. Now, as I say, I can't remember between the three of them which one was the most expensive, but without digging back and trying to find it out, so let's just say it was this one, because it probably was. It could have been the graffiti, I don't know. But anyway, again, if you were to get an Alma BB, this is in the Omorant, in the vernis leather, and if you were to get an Alma BB now, in any of the iterations, again, they're going to at least start at 1400. I think some of the canvas ones are 1400. I think some of the BBs in the epi leather are maybe, are they sort of 1600? Any that are, I mean, this is vernis leather, so it's like a patent leather. Any like this now are going to be north of 2000 probably. So yeah, the fact that I got this for something like just over £1,000, it was maybe 1100 or 1200 maximum, I think. Just absolutely brilliant. So yeah, all I would say is that I know that these, although these are what I paid for all these bags, it is possible for you to get these at these prices, because I got this year. So some of these are from 20-30 years ago, some are from this year. So yeah, if you are looking for something like an Alma BB, have a look at Pre-Loved, because you can get some really, really good prices. So yeah, anyway, they are my most affordable bags. Doesn't mean they're the most value for money. Some of them are, but some of my more expensive bags are still the best value for money, because I use them a lot, I love them, and all the rest of it. So value for money doesn't have to rely on a higher or lower price point. It can be whatever you want it to be. It is all what it means to you. So yeah, they're the most affordable ones. I'm going to do another video which is my most expensive, so wait for that, because yeah, that is the other end of the scale. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on another one.